Good to go.
To go. Okay. All right. Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to talk about Canva and AI and how to make it work for your business. So my name's Lisa McIntyre and I own the optical shop in Regina, and I use Canva and AI, specifically ChatGPT, to make my life so much easier. So we're going to go through how you can do that and really get ready for open farm days. So to start, just to talk about Canva. So it's a really easy to use graphic design tool, perfect for small business entrepreneurs, and like you need no design skills or background. It makes it so easy. So what is it? It's an online graphic design platform, free and paid version. So today we're going to be going through the free version, but as you get using it, you may upgrade and end up using some of the paid features or some of the paid graphics. And I'll go through what that looks like for you. It's a really easy drag and drop interface, and you can make anything from your social media to business cards, flyers, posters, ads for the local newspaper. Anything goes in there. So it's going to help you save time. It's going to be cost effective, going to look professional designs. If you look at our social media, you won't notice a difference from when we stopped using an agency and I just started creating everything myself. So it makes it really consistent, and you can share it with any other team or family members who work on the farm with you. So to get started, if you want to open a Canva account, and then we'll select our design. So I do have some screenshots in here for you to reference, and we'll go through after, but I'm actually going to just switch over to Canva on my computer and share my screen here. So this is what your home screen will look like. Now you can clearly see I have some pre-made designs in the bottom, but what you're really going to notice is right here, you have pre-made settings sort of in the middle of your screen with all these little round icons. So this is most of what you're going to need to make any design. The primary ones you're probably going to use are Instagram stories, Instagram posts, and you may use some of the other social media sizing, but for the most part, it's going to be those or the custom size. So one of the nice things, I'll open it here, the custom sizing, is that if you are doing an ad for your local newsletter, you can put in the exact size that they need, and you have no problem adjusting it. So you don't have to worry about figuring out the dimensions on some other app. It'll put it all in and make it easy for you. So today we're going to start by making an Instagram post, because that's probably what you're going to use the most for Instagram and Facebook. So you just click the size and it's pre-made for you, the sizing. And it'll come up with a number of different options along the side. So it will give you templates, so you can use this to search. So if I put in farm, as you see I did before, it pops up showing different graphics, and you can use the ones that fit best for your farm. But you will notice that the little pro sign is here. So that means it has some paid elements in it. So when you download it, you'll get a charge for $1 or $2, something like that. But this one is free. So if we go something like this, you can adjust all of the writing here by clicking on it. We can just put in open farm days and extend that so it doesn't go around. And you could put in the dates here and whatever you want. And that's just as easy as that. And you can easily download that, adjust it, make anything else. Now, if you want to add in your own images, you can just go over to uploads here, upload from your files. And you can see I have glasses in mine for the most part, but I click it, it lands over, and I'm just going to drag and drop it wherever I want. And now it's a full Instagram post, as easy as that. You can add in extra text. So we can go, we just launched this brand and move it around. You want to match the text style. This one looks like a Times New Roman to me. So we'll adjust it. We can, by clicking the box, adjust the size, adjust the type of font, how it's laid out, similar to what you would use in Word. So it's all really easily laid out for you here. So if we move and make another one, and you can make as many posts as you want and download them. One of the nice features in Canva is there's all these elements. So shapes, we can add in circles. You can use it as a design element. adjust the size, adjust the color on the top, whatever you want. You can also search for other graphics. So there's photos, shapes. There are videos you can use as well, graphs if you're doing a presentation, graphics. So we can put in farm animals and see what comes up. So maybe you have a petting zoo as part of your experience for open farm days. So you can add in some different animals and layer them in, like the little happy pig. So we can put them in our image. And these ones are, again, you'll notice these ones are free that I'm selecting, whereas the ones with the little crowns on them will be paid. And it does say here $1.39 for that. So every time you download it, you would be paying for that image. But again, still cheaper than hiring a graphic designer. You can move these images, you can layer them. So we can bring the pig so he's in front. So by right clicking, you get a lot of different options, just like you would on your normal Word document. So you can add any of those in. You can find other graphics. You can upload your logo and make your own logo in here. So in our uploads, I'll just show you, we have mostly a lot of pictures of glasses. But at the very bottom, if I go all the way down, we'll eventually find our logo, different color palettes, photos I've uploaded. So not that we would be part of Open Farm Days, but it's as easy as that to brand something for us. So once you have what you want, you can name it up at the top here. And then if you just follow over to the right-hand side, you can download this. So you can download it in different file formats. So oftentimes I will use a PNG if you're just loading it to social media, but you can certainly do a print-ready document and any other kind of standard PDF. So once you select that, it'll just download and it'll be on your computer forever. And it makes it so easy. Now, if you were going to be making something for print, you can, let me just go open another document here. We'll go back home. So let's say we were going to print this Open Farm Days checklist. This was from last year. We can go print with Canva and it'll open up the options. And so they will mail it right to you. Most of their printing is done through Staples. And you can pick your sizing, format, how much you need, and it will ship you automatically whatever you need. So that's great for making your own business cards. If you wanted to do custom postcards for when people come through, if you're having an activity or game that you can make on here, flyers, posters, like I said, you can even do some promo items, but you can make it all yourself and you're not paying astronomical graphic design fees for any of this. And all of your projects will be saved right here. So you can see I've got a number of different event invites, our social media posts, presentations, even invoices on here, coupons. So it really is a one-stop shop for using this. And one of the nice things is you can make all your images, and then we're going to jump over to ChatGPT in a minute, and we're going to show you how to make the captions. So let me just change my screen here. So back to the presentation. So this just has a step-by-step of what we did. This one is making an Instagram story, starting with your template, and then adding in your images. And so I did use our All Saints launch here to show you the step-by-step of how we made it. And that's literally what will end up on our social media, or did actually last month. So super easy. And happy to answer any questions if anyone has any. So switching over to ChatGPT, this is where things get fun. So ChatGPT is our AI. So what is AI? It is helping bring together all the knowledge of the internet to make our lives easier. So it's capable of generating human-like texts and prompts, and it's useful for creating engagement and generating ideas for your social media, because we all know we can have great photos, but sometimes thinking about what to put under them is really hard. So it's super easy to use this. It's time efficient. It creates some consistency in your branding voice. We don't necessarily want 8 different people in your organization doing the text and having their own voice in it. You want to make it consistent. And so ChatGPT really helps, but it is a little bit of how much you put in, you get out. So we do need to define our goals and understand what we're expecting out of ChatGPT. I mean, you can just go and type in anything and it will give you information. But if you want to create some consistency year over year and really build that online following, then putting in more information will definitely help. And it'll give you lots of content. So what we want to do is input some information into ChatGPT. So I use the optical shop. So we put in our brand identity, our purpose, mission, vision, which if you don't have any of those, you can use ours as an example to edit yours. So I did include these are our actual mission and vision for our organization, as well as our values, our emotional renaissance. This is what people want to feel when they see our images. So we want them to feel warm and invited and welcoming and just have fun with us. So we put in our voice, again, welcoming, friendly, playful, warm, clean. So really easy to understand, confident, professional. We have a 70% female audience. So that's what we put in there. And then our client values and our demographics, as well as our social media goals. So these are all things you should think about and fill out. It'll take a few minutes, but I'm sure it's all sitting in your brain if you don't have it already in a Word document. And we're going to upload that to ChatGPT. So I have these as our screenshots, but I'm going to jump over and show you in real time. So this is the optical shop. So we put it in all of our information and then it regurgitates it back to us. So to the point where then we can start asking it questions about ourselves. So if I flip over back here. So what I actually did is I made us a cattle farm. So I asked ChatGPT, this is how amazing it is to make a cattle farm with purebred cattle in Bethune, Saskatchewan, because our family used to have a farm there. And so I asked it to create all this brand identity for us. So all of those things I just showed you that you can follow along and make your own if you don't have them, I asked it to make it because it's making a fake farm. So look at what it provided. So it provided Iron Prairie Cattle Co., strength in bloodlines, excellence in every herd. It suggested visuals, so then we can make our graphics based on that. Our purpose, mission, vision, values, and again, this is all a fake farm, but you can certainly use ChatGPT to help you come up with all of this. I would just put in a little bit more information about yourself at the top if you were going to do that, and our demographics. So now that we have all of that information on our fake farm, I can say, please make 3 Instagram captions, or I can just say social media, launching So please make 3 social media captions launching the farm on social media. Easy. And it will suggest, it's thinking, 3 engaging captions. So big announcement. We're proud to introduce Iron Prairie Cattle Co., your new source for elite purebred cattle in Bethune, Saskatchewan, built on integrity, strong genetics, and a passion for excellence. We're here to help ranchers and breeders take their herds to the next level. Strengthen bloodlines, excellence in every herd. So I think that's a great launch line. You can use that over and over again. Again, it's going to suggest another one. Starts with the genetics. It continues with trust. Welcome to Iron Prairie Cattle Co. And our third one here, some things don't change, land, legacy, and a love for cattle. So all amazing posts. So if you like them, you tell ChatGPT using a little thumbs up that you like them. And now you can ask it more. So oftentimes I'll say, using all the information above, excuse my typing, please make a April Fool's joke. So let's see what it comes up with. And then you can use these captions to match your images or go back. April Fools introducing prairie poodles. So that's great. So you can have some fun with it. But oftentimes I'll say, suggest 3 captions about our service. So you can just keep playing with it over and over again. So here we go. We've got superior genetics, proven results. Built for ranchers who demand the best. And from our pasture to your herd. So some amazing different options, and it'll come up with great things like this for your business as well. So you can just keep building on this. You can also say, please make us a content calendar. So it has now set out different ideas about what you should do and when you should post and the frequency. This literally is a game changer for not having to think about your social media all the time. You just have to follow the steps. And I would even say that it's posting every second day. You can spread it out a little bit more. As you get closer to your event, you're going to want to post more frequently, but it will show you exactly what you need to do to keep people engaged. The worst thing you can do is have giant long gaps in between your posting, but this is going to make your life so easy. And then I'm just going to show you, not as a doing your social media, but as a business owner, the things you can do on ChatGPT. You can see on the side, I have a number of tabs open, which you'll be able to do as well. So yesterday I had a staff member ask me to write a letter to their mortgage broker confirming their employment, and it made me a letter that I just had to fill in the blank. And it just saves that little bit of extra brain power of how am I formatting this letter? What else am I doing? I'm on a board of directors. I have to send updates about capital. I use ChatGPT to edit my letters. There's been an HR complaint on one of them, so then we use that. But you can literally use it for anything. And our the optical shop social media, it is pages and pages long of great ideas and content. And so if you have something specific you want to post, I don't know, Ashley, do you have a suggestion for an open farm days post for the fake cattle farm? What should they put in here?
Do you want to write one about or get it to write about listing the free activities that they have to offer
Okay.
for open farm days? So like barn tour, feeding animals, and vendor market.
Perfect. Okay, so let's do this. Please suggest free events on the farm. See what it comes up with. Oh, calving open house. Interesting. Cattle breeding and genetics workshop, prairie ranch tour and barbecue. That sounds great. Farm photography day, coffee and cattle chats. So
These are
perfect.
so fun.
Yes. So let's do make social media, make posts about farm photography. So now it's going to suggest some posts and how you can draw some people in to your open farm days for the family photos. That's such a great idea, the family photos. I don't know if anyone's doing that yet.
I don't know, but I really love that. Imagine like a little like photo booth where you could go and like take pictures with the background. That'd be absolutely stunning. People would love that.
So many farms, I'm sure, would have the quintessential red barn on it that
Oh
most
yeah.
city folk
Even
don't have access to.
even like the flat prairies behind, like that would be so beautiful.
Yeah, this is a great idea. And now look at our post. Where to
Oh,
go, when, the cost, it's free. Come explore the rolling prairies, grazing cattle, and golden sunsets, the perfect backdrop for breathtaking photos. Whether you're a professional photographer or just love snapping great shots, this is your chance to get up close with purebred cattle, working ranch life, and the open Saskatchewan skies. Oh, and a bonus, there's a photo contest. I don't think we could have come up with anything better.
that is so good. Well, we
You can
won. We got it done.
We did it. So you can literally use this idea, and you can use Chat GPT to ask for more ideas. And if you give it feedback, it'll give you different content. So you can say, no, I don't quite like that. Can you adjust? Can you make it more eloquent? Can you make it a bit more rough and tumble? And it will adjust to that. And it's so amazing. So I'm just going to go back to our other screen here. So you have in the presentation that Ashley's going to share with you, the examples of what you need to put in to get out the best results. So you can follow that along. But I've also, we don't really have any questions today. I also included my contact information. So if you have any questions about using ChatGPT, please feel free to reach out, or Canva, and I'll do the best I can to assist you with that. But thanks for watching, everyone. And I hope you learned how to use Canva and AI better. And this makes you more efficient going forward.